Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer. And to all of you that keep coming back, hello and welcome back. Quick reminder, if you've never subscribed, just to remind you to click that red button there that says subscribe, and after that click the bell sign. That way you get notification whenever I upload a new video. So today's video I'm going to be sharing something with you guys that I saw online. It's actually quite sad. I saw this news is on the Linda Ikeji blog. I'm going to read it out to you guys exactly how it's shared on Linda Ikeji blog. Okay, so and it says friends mourn as finally a student of ESUT OJ Cynthia Nnenna dies as a result of using fake malaria drugs. And then it says OJ Cynthia Nnenna, a final year accounting student of the Enugu State University of Science and Technology, has died after allegedly taking a fake malaria medicine. According to reports, Nnenna, who was set to complete her program next month, died on Friday night, just hours after having a chat with her friend, narrating what she was going through. Below are screenshots of conversation where she explained that she took fake malaria drugs which brought about inflammation of the liver, and it just basically said, I took fake malaria drugs, that was what insulted my life, and it resulted in my eyes. And then the friend replied, be mindful of anything you eat, drink, and where you sleep. Be careful, Biko. According to the scan result, it shows I have inflammation of the liver. People are bad. How can someone be selling fake malaria drugs? Then a friend then made the post on Facebook saying, #GoodDieYoung, just few months for her to graduate, but death couldn't allow her. OJ Cynthia Nnenna, the whole of ESUT tight loves you. My Korean friend is no more. The way you cry in pains, especially at night at UNTH, got everyone confused. Your ambition to become an accountant is no more. Rest in peace is all I have to say. And just pictures of her there. Tears, another friend posted on Facebook, tears can't seem to flow my eyes. Why so soon? Rest in peace, OJ Cynthia Nnenna. I miss you already. Lady Ibiam girls miss you more. Another friend posted, I still can't believe you are no more, Fab. I remember the first day I entered inside the class, you welcomed me like a sister. You told me you knew me and my sis from Abakpa. How you wrote exam with my sister. I didn't believe that last exam would be my last time to see your pretty face. Just remaining 4 months to go and you left us without any words. Rest in peace, Fabulous. Rest in peace, makeup artist. Rest in peace, my fellow accountant. So I saw that post and I just wanted to share with you guys. And it's just sad, to be honest. It's sad to see a young girl with her life ahead of her, you know, wasted life just because some people want to make money. Some people are hustling, you know, that's what some people call it. Some people are hustling and, you know, they want to make money at all cost and everything. And at the end of the day, fake medication has cost her life, you know. And the other time there was actually this post, there was another time there was actually this news. A friend sent them to me on WhatsApp of these people that were manufacturing fake tablets. They were manufacturing fake tablets somewhere in Nigeria, and the police, somehow there was a tip-off and the police went there. And you need to see the sachet of all these fake medications. And I just kept on thinking to myself, there are number of people that were going to be victims, number of people that were going to be people that will buy this medication somewhere and be like, yeah, you know, I just took medication. Oh, what's wrong with you? I have this particular whatever. Oh, have you taken medication? Yes, I've taken medications. You know, and they won't even realize they've just swallowed basically nothing, you know. So the problem is sometimes they end up swallowing medications that are actually not only fake. Not only that they are fake, but they are actually harmful because you don't know what they have in it. But some are just like empty tablets that contain nothing. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So is it that the person is going to end up being harmed because of whatever composition, whatever the tablet is made for, whatever the tablet is made up of, that will end up harming the people? That can happen. Or the people end up you know, is it that people end up dying because the tablet they took contains something that their body does not agree with, or people can actually die from the fact that they took a tablet that contains nothing. So there's no healing property, there's no medication in it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So they'll be like, oh yeah, I have typhoid, oh, but I'm taking my medication. You know what I mean? Or the doctor has prescribed, I'm taking my medication. This is killing people. It is killing people. You know, something like this, I think is something that is good to share. You know, I think it's something that is good to share because, you know, it's just to hopefully those people that make medications like this, that hopefully if they have a conscience, I don't know if I can put it that way, you know, if they can think about what they are doing. There was a time when it was actually, there was this one in Nigeria where this particular fake drug manufacturer that, you know, he was out of town or something, and his own son was unwell. I don't know, something like his own child was unwell, and they took the child to the hospital, and the child was getting worse and worse and worse. And long story short, he found out that his own child was given an IV medication that he made himself, and it's fake. And it affected his own child, and his own child died from his own handwork, basically. And at the same time, you know, this culture of, just let people do their hustling. You know, people are just trying to survive. You know, because you're trying to survive, it doesn't mean you should take someone else's life. I think that's the big message here. Everybody, a lot of people have struggles. A lot of people are trying to survive. Nigeria is tough and everything. But does that give you the permission then to commit a crime of, you know, costing someone else their life? Because you're trying to survive does not mean you should take someone else's life. You know, it's just sad. Like when I read that story, I was really really heartbroken, because that's somebody's child. That's somebody's child has gone. You wouldn't like that to happen to your own child. You like, you know, for those people that take the risk of want to make money at all costs, I just want to tell people to buy this or try that. You don't care about what effects it may have on people or the dangers you're putting people's lives in. You know, it may be like, oh yeah, my family is safe, but that's somebody else's child. This girl is after dying, and that's somebody's child gone, never going to come back, because somebody is hustling. Because somebody is hustling. You know, there are a lot of ways to hustle, but to put somebody else's life at risk, you have to ask yourself, is it worth that hustle? Would you like that to happen to your own child? I read that and I really found that really heartbreaking. It's just sad. It's really sad. Okay, so another one says, Nigerian women react after actor Ejike Asiebu's wife said dressing provocatively at home will stop a husband from cheating. Nigerian women are certainly not buying the idea. Wife of Nollywood actor Ejike Asiebu Oge preferring on how to stop a husband from cheating. Oge shared the photo above in the on the right on her IG page with the caption, if every housewife should start dressing like this at home, there wouldn't be so much story about cheating. Stop tying APC wrapper for your chest. Show off. Sexy. Hashtag show off. Hashtag sexy. Hashtag wife. Nigerian women are not buying her opinion. Many say a cheating man will be a cheating man even if his wife walks around the house naked. I disagree you on this name. Any man that wants to cheat will cheat. It's not about how you dress. Is a thing of the mind. But to be a housewife now means being a sex toy. And she replied and said, for your husband, yes. This one says, a cheating husband is a cheating husband even if you go around to the house naked. And she said that one needs spiritual cleansing from Select Church. A cheat will always cheat. If you like, sit naked on the couch and seduce him. Nketa meaning a dog is a dog. Blood, thanks for being this outspoken and truthful, because this one is a senseless talk. And this one says, women degrading themselves until women stop making excuses for their cheating spouses. Thank you very much. And then men will continue to see it as their right to cheat. Meanwhile, poster didn't tell us how the men should dress at home. That was actually where I was gonna go about this post. How the men should dress at home too, so that their wives will not look outside. When people are jobless, immature and uncivilized, that's what you get. Whoa. What I find sad is how much effort, you know, Nigerian women seem to, it seems to be that having, I don't know, it seems to be, why is that such a problem in our culture, that a lot of women, their time and effort and everything is dedicated so much on, oh, if my husband, man cheating and men not cheating. And you know, one of the things that I find annoying, is that they don't seem to blame men for their cheating. They will blame everything else but the man. Or maybe your cooking is not good enough, or maybe her dressing is not good enough, maybe because when he came back you didn't do this, or maybe because blah blah blah. Most of them never think about the fact that the man is just irresponsible. The man just does not have respect for you. Like, the man just, I don't know how to say, why does he always have, they will look for every other reason. They will blame the other woman, they will blame everything else, but to blame the man for his actions, Or somebody once told me, like, it is really getting ridiculous. It's really getting really ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. Somebody actually told me about this woman that, the husband came and confessed to her and be like, oh, I had an affair. She was heartbroken, like, she never knew that her husband could do such a thing. And she then, she met up with her friends at the weekend and she was telling them, can you believe my husband had an affair? And some of them were like, this is true life story. And some of them were like, he confessed? Just go home, go on your knees and thank him. Just go home and do this, you do that. He confessed to you that he was unfaithful. You should have to worship that man that he confessed. What? You have to do this. I was like, go down on your knees and thank him for confessing. This is like, now I'm not saying kill him because he confessed or whatever. It's a good thing he confessed. That's the starting point. Hopefully that is something he's done and he's not planning to do it again. And he confessed, and the fact that he spoke up about it is a good step. Like I said, it's a good step. It's a good step. Possibly is because it's something he doesn't want to ever do again. But to the point of going down on your knees to thank him for confessing. And do you know the funny thing again in our culture is this: if it was the other way around, if it was the woman that did such a thing, nobody would tell the man to go home and go down on his knees and thank his wife for confessing, for being unfaithful. How do you go to a man and kneel down and say thank you for confessing? Like, this is how bad the mentality is among our people. It is so bad. Like, oh my goodness. I don't know how we're ever going to change that mentality. Unfaithfulness is wrong, whether it's the man doing it or if it's the woman doing it. Unfaithfulness is unfaithfulness, regardless of who is doing it. The man shouldn't be doing it, the woman shouldn't be doing it. It's disrespectful to your partner, your husband or the wife. It's disrespectful. What about the risks involved? All the different STDs, HIV, AIDS, and gonorrhea, and all these things. And like I said, it's disrespectful to do that to somebody that you claim to love and respect and value and stuff like that. It's something wrong. But unfortunately, in our culture, it's almost like the man is entitled to do it. If a woman does it, for those that do not know, in our typical culture, if a woman does it, it is, most people will be like, kick her out. No, just like, it's almost basically unforgivable if a woman does it. But when a man does it, it's almost like, he's a man. And then it is the woman's duty to find a way to cure him from doing it again. It's the woman's responsibility to find a way to stop him, cook the best food, do this, do this differently, dress this way, do this. It's never a problem that the man needs to look at himself and fix. No, it is the woman's responsibility to fix the man's mentality. I don't even know, to fix the man's behavior. Yeah, it is the woman's responsibility to fix the man's behavior. And that is so I find it so annoying. And this is, you would think that our women that are exposed, they're beginning to know better, whatever. A lot of them still reason this way. They look at, like, keeping their man is like one of their jobs in life. And when I say keeping their man, is like, doing everything under the sun to prevent the man from being unfaithful. Let me tell you, until our women start realizing that it is the man's responsibility to control himself, these problems will continue to happen. They will talk about why a woman should. They never hear you never hardly ever hear in our culture people saying to a man, this is what you have to do to keep your woman. You know, you have to do this to keep your wife. You have to do this to prevent her from doing this. It's almost like automatically women are there to stay. Automatically women must be faithful. Women must this. But the men, no, they can do whatever they like. Anyways, I don't even know. I just think it's about time this starts changing. And until it starts, until women start realizing that men are responsible for their own actions, problems of unfaithfulness and all these things will never stop. That's really all I have to say about this video. And with that, I'm just going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.